Let's ChatChit.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to ChatChit. This is episode 3. Obviously, if you're watching on YouTube or you want to embed it on something, you can. Onto your own personal website and promote us and sponsor us and give us money. Money in an envelope.
That'd be wonderful.
Money in the post, yeah.
Money in the post, yes.
There's nothing. We don't want any like.
No poo. No, we want poo in there.
No.
Unless it's the mat. That's
Aye.
That's okay. Right. So episode 3. Obviously, I'm William
Yes.
Noel.
I'm Jason Panter.
I'm Matthew Panther.
As you can see, my screen has just turned off. Excuse me for a moment.
Someone's phone's just gone off.
Yeah, that's probably my phone. Okay, so for episode 3, this is a conversational podcast, as you probably know if you've listened to it before, or if you've never listened to it before, which is about 99.9999% of the world.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
You don't care.
Minus the
We do
16
cover-
people that have watched us.
Topics, of course.
Of course, but it's a conversational podcast, so if you ever want to go on a tangent about like Yogi Bear or something, that's okay.
Yogi Bear.
Do you know who Yogi Bear is?
I do know Yogi Bear.
I'm going to have Yogi Bear dancing on Matthew's head now. And there goes Yogi Bear. Look at him dancing, look at him dancing.
He's got to find Yogi Bear now on the internet dancing.
Yeah, I know. Somehow find a GIF and then make it work in the After Effects. Okay, so because our favourite person who moans and groans and has a really terrible life is Matthew, we'll start with Matthew.
Yay!
Matthew. So come on, Matthew, there must be something on your mind that's driving you crazy.
Oh, dude, it's
Oh,
driving me
guys.
crazy. Quite a few things drive me crazy. Most of it
tell
is people's inconsiderate towards everyone else, really.
Oh,
What,
there's
is-
inconsiderate people.
Is it in life?
It's with everything, really. A lot of people are inconsiderate towards everyone else. I mean, it's not particularly nice.
I was going to say we can have this section of. We can have a name for this.
Matt, do you want to move over to the right a little bit because the mic's in front of your face? There you go.
Oh, right, sorry. I was like, we should have moved it round to the corner then.
Well, it's
No,
fine.
you know,
It's sat there now. so
Just
it
an
doesn't-
idea.
Ah,
that I
fair
have.
enough.
Jason had the idea to move it. So if whoever wants to put that on Wikipedia, Jason has all the ideas
That's it.
In the world.
in the world.
In
I just
the
don't
world.
patent them, so I don't get
Yeah.
them.
Star Wars, him. Before he was born, but still him.
Yeah. Me and George Lucas, something like this.
Sponsor us.
Sponsored, yeah. Give us money.
Come on, Matt. Okay, come on, Matthew. What inconsiderate things have people been doing lately?
Yeah.
Come on, I want to hear.
Fuck, man, too many to count.
Too many to count.
Too many to
Some
count.
examples
So can you
then.
count one?
No. I can't count
Some
one.
examples.
Some examples. I can't even remember what inconsiderate means. It's a smart using word. I love it. But
So
I can
basically,
never-
you're trying to sound.
So people
smart.
are being dicks.
Yes, people are being dicks,
Penis
basically.
being
I
inconsiderate.
was trying to be smart, but people are being dicks. I was trying not to swear, but
Penis.
fuck that.
We are going to try and keep the swearing to a minimum, so don't fucking swear so much, okay?
Yeah.
God
You
damn it.
goddamn cunts.
Very mallow.
Explicit censor.
You said God.
Don't blow us out.
That face. It's the same thing though. No, don't
What, blowing up an Allah?
No, not blowing
Racist! Racist!
up. Not blowing up.
Okay, so come on. There must be something. Come on, there must be something.
What inconsiderate? What do you mean, like people not holding up doors when they just walk through it? Or?
Oh,
Oh, that's just that's not particularly nice. But then that's the aspect of a
nice.
gentleman, really.
that's true.
Well, no, it's for everyone though, isn't it? Not just for women.
Oh no, but most of the time,
Sexist.
We stand up against sexism.
Yeah.
We stand up for men's equality. Well, we have too much equality, I think. I think that's one of the problems in life.
Yeah.
fuck that. Who
Menism,
knows?
Menism.
not womanism.
Bad womanism.
Well, the world is becoming more menism. Because
Oh, no,
it's
it is
more
menism.
women getting more equal rights, but then they bitch when they have those equal rights and get treated equally, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
So,
Will's having a bit of a grimace at that.
anyway, I'm going to tell you guys about something that happened to me, and then this
Okay,
probably
yeah.
inspire you.
I know you've had a good week.
Driving, well, no, not really.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I'll tell you one thing, and I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, but I'll say it, and if I'll double check afterwards. I was offered an interview with Liverpool Football Club.
Oh.
Not kidding, not as a footballer because I weigh about 300 pounds and I can't run.
Maybe a goalie.
I can run, but I can't run very far.
You can stand in front of the goal and take up half of it.
Come on, boys, in your shorts. Come on, let's all get changed together. No, but as an editor for their fan chat, for their fan website.
Oh yeah.
So,
How'd that go?
I only got it last night.
Oh, you're at the date.
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay.
So they just randomly said, "Do you want to have an interview?" So I'm going to reply tomorrow morning.
Might be worth having a shave and sort your hair out. Good impression.
It might be. I don't know what's wrong with my hair lately. I think I keep styling it, but By styling it, I mean brushing it over because I don't suit anything. 'Cause
Just pushing it over like, what was it, Justin Bieber? He does that, doesn't
shut up. Does Justin Bieber do something like this? Like this? Like this? Isn't that right? But no, he has short hair now.
he? I don't know. I don't really pay attention to Justin Bieber.
Well, I eventually see him. I occasionally see him on Facebook feeds. Well, my Facebook feeds. I don't have like two.
Hashtag fuck Justin Bieber.
Hashtag
Justin
fuck
Bieber.
Destiny.
There we are. Had to get it out of the way.
There we go.
It's part of our keywords.
No, I've seen on Facebook you've had a good week.
Oh, what did
You've
I
had
do?
you've had the luxuries of a shower.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
Oh, God.
Not an
Okay.
actual shower. He does shower.
No, I do
But-
shower.
Oh, God, is this one of these dirty golden showers you're on about here? Or
What?
you're saying about shower, but not a clean shower?
What? Anywho, so my shower. Okay, so I'm currently babysitting my grandmother's house.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
inside
yes.
the shower,
It is where we are now, by the way.
that's where we are now. That's why it looks so warm and clean.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't belong to me. Inside the shower, there is a seat, and you can sit down in the shower.
While having the shower.
You can
Yeah.
sit down. And so what I've been singing occasionally, I keep trying to like reenact Flashdance. You know, where she goes and then she has the bucket of water thrown at her. Or not
Oh,
bucket, the,
yeah,
and
yeah.
I'm like, she's a maniac. And I sit there doing it. And then people come in the house and I don't know they're in the house. And they go, who the hell's singing? I was like, oh, me, sorry.
Just having a shower.
Just having a shower, sitting down on the shower.
I'll be out in a
It's so,
second.
it's so beautiful though. Because my favourite thing in life is sitting down. That's my favourite thing in life. Seriously, if someone says,
That's how you've got to
listen, there's a mountain over there. Oh, okay. But there's a seat on top. Says, well, what now? So you can't sit down here. I will walk up that mountain to go
Just
sit
sit
down.
down.
Oh,
If that means I get to sit down somewhere, I like sitting down.
well, I've stayed at a hotel that's had a shower, that's had a seat in the shower. God,
Really?
Yes. It was one of those encounters as well.
Oh,
Can you
sex.
imagine? Sex in the shower.
Sex in the Shower. It's our new TV show.
Yeah.
Sex in the shower.
It'll be on in about a few weeks. We're just getting everything sorted.
Yeah, HBO are sponsoring. Sponsor
Yeah.
us.
Sex in the shower. What's it going to be about?
Hey,
Sex in the shower.
Sex in the
HBO
shower.
sponsoring.
It's gotta be-
yeah.
No, that's Fox. Sorry.
Pilot cancelled. Oh, great. Thanks,
Okay,
everybody.
thank you. Yeah, thank you for that.
Was that a little stab at...
Don't knock over.
Don't put it so close to me.
Jason, was that a little stab at a popular TV show that got cancelled before its time?
Not just one popular TV show. Many popular TV shows.
What got cancelled?
Fox keep
Fox have
cancelling
a
TV shows.
habit of showing half a series of a TV show and then cancelling it.
They've done it with...
For example, Firefly.
Oh, but
And also, Family Guy.
But Firefly was quite good because at least the fans got the opportunity to watch the film, which was basically the end of the series.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
That's how they say goodbye.
He sort of
They rallied.
careered and rallied for that movie.
Yeah, and it's
for
like,
a
we're
good
going to
spell.
wrap it up and just give you this.
But the guy, I don't know who I don't know what's the guy, the main
Joss
character's
Whedon.
name?
No, the
Nathan
main-
Fillion plays the actor.
Malcolm
who
Reynolds.
plays Captain Malcolm
Right.
Reynolds.
Have you watched the series he's in now called Castle?
Yes, he made. There's so
And,
many
and there's a reference to it, and he
Yeah,
dresses up in the
so
thing.
many
And the
references
daughter
to it.
I think the daughter turns around
What
and
are you-
goes,
what are you supposed
nobody
to
likes to
dress as?"
watch any of that kind of stuff
Yeah.
anymore. Nobody cares about space cowboys. That's really good. I love that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I saw that. Brilliant.
But I think it's just no matter what he's in, he always makes references.
Yeah.
Only little ones, but he's
But no,
always
but that's the
references
good.
to
The good thing is, it kind of makes it. I hope it's him wanting to make the references, not the people
Yeah.
who he works with,
No,
like
yeah.
the directors
Yeah, no,
and
I think
producers
it is
saying,
him.
we want you to make this reference because it'd be funny to the fans.
I think even though I think they say it in a number of interviews they do, even though it's only like a small part of their life, it was still a massive part.
But I think most TV series that go on for a spell are a big part of actors' lives. Because they spend...
but it was tiny. I mean, it was only one season, wasn't it?
Well,
So-
it's not even that.
It
Half
was
season.
about 8-9 episodes, and I think they'd had another 4 or 5 planned for the end of the season. So.
It was so. But actually, you know what? Watching it was actually quite good, and the action was good. It was quite funny.
Yeah.
You know, it looked
it's
good.
everything you wanted really, but
I've got to keep remembering to sort of sit here and not sit there, so I can
yeah,
just
keep
lean
on
in.
watching you.
No, it's fine. Well, you are exactly right now. It's
Yeah?
perfect.
Ah, cool.
But yeah, that does annoy me. There was a once TV show. What was it called? It was the guy who was in Fly in the movie Fly. The Fly. What is his name?
What?
He's in Jurassic Park too. He's the guy who does Chaos Theory.
Oh.
Life will find a way.
Oh,
No.
It plays
in the film Jurassic Park. It was Malcolm, wasn't it?
Ian Malcolm.
Ian Malcolm.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Was he
Jeff
Malcolm?
Goldblum.
Jeff Goldblum. Did he play Ian Malcolm?
Yeah, he was in Jurassic Park. Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know. I know he's in Jurassic Park.
No,
but
that's
that's the
his
character's
name.
name.
I thought that was-
Ian Malcolm.
Well, then what was the other professor called? The other doctor.
the archaeologist.
What was
Sam
he?
Neill.
Yeah, that's the actor.
That was Sam Neill,
The
and he
character's
played.
name was also in
Dr.
Jurassic
Grant.
Park 3, Dr. Grant.
Was it Grant? I thought it was the other way around.
Nah.
Anywho, I liked him. He was in a show where he was basically like a detective, and he spoke to the ghosts of the people he was investigating, the murdered victims.
All right.
And the thing was, I don't think it was kind of. I think the argument was it was a ghost who was talking to him, but it was also kind of like his subconscious. So he got to know the person, so he'd fight to try and find out who killed them.
Yeah.
And it was really good, and it was actually quite a good series. But then they just cancelled it. I think after like one or two episodes.
Was that out around the same time the Ghost Whisperer was out?
It may have been.
Because I think Ghost Whisperer was quite big, so that would have
Yeah, that took more
I think that
spotlight.
Because Jennifer Love Hewitt has massive tits. Yeah.
There you go.
That's
Yeah.
why they
So-
call it Jennifer Love Hewitt.
Huge. Oh, yeah, okay. That's quite good. I never thought about that before.
So obviously that didn't work because that took all the.
Let's tell the Jennifer Love Hewitt thing. There's she's in the latest series of Criminal Minds. Okay.
Right.
Yeah. Which is quite a gruesome TV show. Excuse me a moment. Let me just move this.
You need to change the sleeper on that, didn't you?
I don't know why it keeps doing it. It's actually
No, it's just
crazy.
a setting.
Anyway, she's in the latest series of Criminal Minds, and she has obviously gained quite a lot of weight in real life.
Okay.
Like a minimum of £40, maybe
Yeah.
£50. And I'm not saying women shouldn't gain weight, but I'm saying she seems to have gained this weight. Her teeth seem to beginning to like shift, and there's like a massive gap between her teeth now.
The London look.
And her and her acting ability just gone. I mean, it's done. I mean,
Really, yeah.
she tries to act. She goes, "Oh yeah, oh yeah," and all the other people in this show are really good actors. They're actually quite good, but she comes on and you're basically watching her going, I just don't know what's going on with this. I can't deal with it because her face is like an orangey brown colour and her skin is all white, and it's kind of like you're on TV. I mean, don't you have makeup people on the show?
Yeah, the makeup people put that orangey brown colour on probably.
They're like, okay, let's make it look like a fucking dead hooker clown monster.
Tango thing.
A bloated monster hooker clown thing. And I was just kind of like, no, just quit the show today. Just please quit the show.
Wow. Did not know that.
Hopefully that series, Criminal Minds, is going to end this season. I think.
What's it? What network is it on?
I have no idea. I watch it online.
What on
Online,
Netflix.
Yeah, Netflix. Yeah, Netflix.
Yes, Netflix.
I love Netflix.
Hashtag
Sponsor
Netflix.
us. Sponsor us.
Sponsors, yes.
This episode's gonna be basically a sponsor.
Begging for
It's big sponsor.
Yeah.
Sponsor us. Mars Bar. Sponsor us.
Oh, I love Coke.
Coca-Cola.
Look, we have glass Coke.
Yeah, glass car. I found it in the
He
store.
went and spent money on glass Coke. When was the last time you saw someone drink glass Coke who wasn't in a bar?
I'm not even many bars serve glass cokes.
No, they don't.
Most of them have it on guns. No, they're called guns,
Serial
basically, but they
killer.
just come out with like. They just have
I was at dinner last night in Nottingham. I went
Ooh,
to
fancy you.
I know. I went to a really posh Indian, like Pakistani hybrid restaurant, and it was called the Maharaja Retreat. Sponsor us. Yeah. It was actually really, really good food, but all their things inside were all in glass bottles, and I thought, I don't remember the last time I saw that, but that must cost them a fortune to bring in. That's probably why my diet cost like £3.
Might have been why, yeah. I'd just have Diet Coke, please. £5. What? Glass bottle. Oh, it looks
I'm
fancy.
surprised you guys haven't made a comment about the Diet Coke yet.
The fact that you're sat here drinking full fat Coke, I mean.
It's the only one available to me.
Why is it called
contradicts
full
yourself.
fat? Because it's not actually fat, it's just got sugar in it.
But you
Whereas
know-
diet is.
I heard something about full fat Coke, normal Coke.
Yeah.
Coke, it's called Coke, shut the fuck up.
Coke.
Okay, Coke is that the ones that like this are really bad for you, but as is the Diet Coke. If you're going to drink a Coke, you want to drink the ones that are like this, but full of
Normal
natural
Coke.
sugar. Normal Coke that's full of natural sugar.
So, do you mean not Coke?
Oh, are you on about
No, the green
Coke
Coke.
Zero?
No,
or
not
the Coke?
the green Coke, which is Coke Natural. I'm saying it comes and it's in a red cap and stuff. But the difference is it's actually full of natural sugar, not full of artificial sugar,
yeah.
and that's meant to be like 100 times better for you.
Then
because
the Diet Coke.
then
Diet Coke's
regular Coke, because regular Coke and Diet Coke is full of all artificial shit,
sweeteners.
and that'll probably kill you faster than
So
this
which
stuff
one are
will.
you on about? Because
I don't know. I think it's only available like in America and
Oh,
stuff.
maybe.
But it's called. I think it's like natural sugars Coke or something like
Yeah.
that. But that's
Well, I know,
that's supposedly better for
I know
you.
you've got the Coke. I think it's Coke Life, the one in the green.
That's the one in the green.
Coke
Oh,
Life, yeah. But if you look at the ingredients for Coke Life, and then look at the ingredients for I think it's the Coke Zero,
Yeah,
like
same.
all the additives, they're exactly the same.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They've
it's weird,
done
isn't it?
nothing different apart
They've
from
probably-
change the colour.
Unless you
Yeah.
want to sponsor us, then we'll say everything is different.
Yeah, if you want to sponsor us, we'll say you're the best Coke in the world. You should drink all varieties.
It's the only
of
Coke in the world. There is no Coke. There is no Pepsi. What is Pepsi?
No one cares.
I don't even know that word.
What is it?
When the Coke Pepsi war happens, we'll be on your side. Whoever sponsors it, we'll be on your side.
Pepsi war happens.
It's coming.
Us and our 13 viewers will be on your side.
We'll be on your side, don't worry.
So, according to you, there's going to be a giant, the vending machines of Coke and Pepsi going to come
No.
to life and start shooting.
That's ridiculous, vending machines. Okay, what we're saying is there'll be suicide Coke bombers. That's what we're saying.
Running into a Pepsi store with,
We're running going, Coke Live!
Just Coke goes everywhere. And you're perfectly
And
fine.
everyone's
just walks
dying.
out.
I'm dying of Coke poisoning. Oh, sorry. Okay, we were talking about things that annoyed me. I was driving to Birmingham earlier, and
yeah, that annoys me. You driving.
I was driving to Birmingham earlier, and it's weird, this divide. As soon as you hit the M69, it's kind of like everyone just immediately goes, I'm a total penis. I don't know. Am I driving a big lorry? Fast lane. That's okay. Yep, and I'll sit here for 3 miles.
That's any motorway wherever you go, man.
And it's like, no. On the M1, they're fine. Actually, everybody's actually quite good. But as soon as you hit... why is there a massive pause in there? As soon as you hit the...
That's the before we started.
Oh. As soon as you hit the M69, it's almost like everyone turns into a dickhead. So one guy was weaving in and out of traffic in his Ford Focus, exactly like the shit fucking Ford you have. Yeah, exactly
No,
same
I was
one as
gonna
yours
say,
in
don't
dark
disappoint
green,
us.
weaving in and out of traffic. And so we pulled up next to him, me and Randy. We were looking at him, and he's just basically there texting away, two hands texting, driving with his legs. It's like you utter Burke.
Oh,
Look, Burke. I used the word Burke instead of cunt.
Burke. That is a very... I haven't heard that word for a good while, I must say.
I used to know someone with the last name
Burke.
Burke. So did you, Jason Burke. Were you know him at college?
Did I?
Yeah, Jason Burke. It was ginger.
Hashtag Jason Ginger Burke.
He's ginger.
Did he? I
Yeah,
don't.
he did your course.
Okay, look.
College.
Somebody actually. I saw somebody on the street not long ago who came up to me and goes, "Oh, hey, Will, how you doing?" I'm like, "Oh, yeah, really good to see you, man." No idea who the fuck he was. No idea. And he goes, "Oh," and he was saying he remembered these teachers and stuff like that. And I go, "I don't know what teacher you're talking about."
Yeah.
And then he mentioned Bev Fox, who obviously was
Oh, of course,
who ran
yeah.
our course. And I was like, "Yeah, Bev's awesome. Yeah, I'm still friends with her on Facebook." And he goes, "Yeah, do you remember that time we were on camp?" And I was thinking, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. And then he was telling me about all these experiences we had and all these things we did together.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, man, they were my favourite too, man. No idea who the fuck you are. Sorry.
Wow.
No idea who you are.
It's really awkward when you have that situation. You get someone, oh, mate, how's it going? It's been a while. So, yeah, who the fuck are
Yeah, but
you?
the thing is, though, if I was with him, I'd probably know who he is.
You probably would, but I don't know who the hell he was. And supposedly in my class. Nope. Don't know who you are.
I've had, where was I? I think I had that, someone tried to add me on Facebook and stuff. Yeah, we went to college at the same time. And all this, and I was like, who the hell are you?
What's that
Oh,
flashing?
there's something flashing.
Hold on, technical difficulties.
Technical
Hold on.
difficulties. Hold on 1 second, people.
What's going on, William?
I'm walking up to the camera.
It's on the YouTube channel, and then
That'll be going, yeah, the YouTube.
So, yeah.
But the YouTube
We'll
is
cut this.
completely free. That is.
No, everything's free.
Well, the
Yeah,
podcast will be free as well.
Everything's
Actually,
free.
yeah.
So what we mean is 60 minutes, around 60 minutes, is going to be available on the YouTube channel.
Yeah.
But there will be extra stuff said on the podcast that is on the YouTube channel because we've decided to keep it at 60 minutes or less.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
just-
that is the space
video.
we've got for our
No, but that's what we want. That's what we prefer. That's what
any
we.
longer, you just kind of get.
Yeah, after about an hour of watching, you sort of.
'Cause I mean, Archer, great program, sponsor us. Is only 30 minutes, so I'd rather. I thought, you know, what, most TV shows are 60 minutes, so what's the point making
Yeah.
people sit there for 3 hours?
actually,
watching
most TV
We'll have
shows
a-
are 45 minutes. They just add an extra 15 minutes for adverts, in, don't
yeah.
they?
it? Dickheads, except if you want to sponsor us, we like adverts.
Yes. Like our sponsors.
Everyone sponsor us.
Flash sponsors. Gotham sponsors.
My name is Barry Scott.
No, not you.
No, we don't want him sponsoring us.
Can you imagine he just turns up one day and stops talking to the
Hi.
Hi, I was driving my
That's it.
car as Barry Scott.
That's Barry Scott picture on his door.
Oh, God, can you imagine?
Gonna cough. No, I'm not. I'm playing.
He's playing with small
That's my
things.
handle thing. I'm gonna.
So,
Sorry, go on. So, yeah, as I was saying,
so the podcast you'll have extra little bits. I mean, people watching the YouTube channel may not get certain references because
Probably
podcast
say-
goes
yeah,
so
listen
far.
to the
Podcast.
podcast and then you'll get everything. You'll be like, oh, they said that last week.
But
I
then you
know
may not be
people
able to
like that.
see if we make certain
what, gestures?
gestures or little captions up on the screen.
Yeah.
I thought we were going to stop swearing.
Well, then we're gonna,
That's a good point.
We're going to limit our swearing
Have we reached the
to the fucking minimum.
We got a fucking limited, but we've just sat here
Don't
going.
stop.
I was the last limit. You went over.
God.
That's it. Ofcom's going to come round.
That's it. Thank you for watching.
That's it.
Final episode. That's it.
Fox cancelled us. So as I was saying, so drivers, but it was driving me crazy because it was mental how people were being so stupid. And Birmingham is, to me, I know Birmingham is a very old city, obviously, but to me, Birmingham is almost like an artificial city. By that I mean, go to anywhere else, and it kind of like the roads were built around what else was built.
Yeah.
So roads bend and all that kind of shit in a natural way because certain buildings were built in certain ways and it just adapted.
Yeah.
Birmingham to me is a city that kind of went, well, we kind of have to make everything straight, and otherwise, everyone here is just going to get confused because everyone here has like half a brain. So that's what we stupid.
Well, can I just, when we went over to Birmingham to the
JD Airsoft.
JD Airsoft.
Sponsor us.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, sponsors, please. Because that'll actually be brilliant.
I'd like it. I would like a TRMR.
But no, when we went there, when we got off the motorway and we had to take the...
M6 toll.
Well, no, when we got off the
yeah.
M6 toll, and we started to get actually in Birmingham, it was like a few corners. We came off the road, hit one roundabout.
Yeah.
Then within 20 yards,
seconds,
we hit another roundabout, and then we hit another roundabout, and then it was a sharp left under a bridge to a sharp right. That was absolutely.
Why can I not remember this?
It-
I know we went to.
It probably wasn't.
You were sitting in the back eating chocolate, you fat ass.
Singing to bloody Katy Perry.
Katy Perry, yeah.
Was I?
Yeah.
How can you remember what was even on the radio? You're just naming.
No,
going
I think you were
Oh,
just
no,
randomly singing
You were
it.
singing it. This is what we know because you were singing it.
Hey, I like singing.
Come on, Jason, right now. I've said my pet peeve because I fucking hate people. Oh, just please.
I think the
If you don't know how to drive, just fucking don't drive. Just take a bus.
I think the
It might take
hashtag for
twice
this
as long.
episode is we fucking hate people.
No, but I hate stupid people because if you don't know how to drive, if you think, oh, you know what, I actually don't know what I'm doing, just take a bus because A, you'll save yourself, because you're not going to kill yourself, and B,
You're not going to kill anyone else.
you won't kill anybody else, and C, and this is actually the most important thing, and this is what the government should listen about, you won't fucking annoy me.
I knew that was coming.
You won't annoy me, and I'm the most important person. I'm MVP.
Yeah, we like.
Jason, has anything funny happened to you this week?
It's right now. Just pissing myself laughing to you. Moan about people.
Stupid people are so stupid. Come on, Jason.
Come on, Jason. What's your pet peeve for the week?
Oh, excuse me. Pet peeve for the week.
Something that's annoyed you, something that's
Something driven you mad.
Trying to pay in like 1p's.
Well, I have good news actually this week.
Matt has good news.
I have
He has
good
a
news.
girlfriend.
Oh, he's
No.
got a date.
Oh, he doesn't have a
I don't have a girlfriend.
Maybe next week.
Here's open. No, my annoying little friend at work has
Okay.
left.
Yeah. Oh,
And that's shift was Friday and
Na
she
na
left.
finally
na
left.
na 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 na. Hey,
I met her join in.
She's
goodbye.
Oh, that's enough.
Goodbye, she's left.
But yeah, that's the little good news for my week. Actually,
all
so I was quite happy about that one.
So let's just hope that I said it like
We don't get
You-
someone worse.
You get rid of evil and make way for
Yeah.
Beth.
Look what happened.
Bad
Look what
evil.
happened in Iraq. We got rid of Saddam, and ISIS turned up. ISIS sponsored. No, ISIS no sponsor.
But say, look what happened in Star Wars. They got rid of Darth Maul. The Emperor showed up.
But the Emperor was
Yeah, but
always
the
there.
Emperor was in charge
Yeah, but
of
they
that
didn't
one.
know he was there. That was the thing. He was.
But
the
he
back-
was still there though.
Yeah, but he wasn't the main.
No, your reference is awful.
Yeah, that's a rubbish example.
So surely the reference would have the better reference would have been they got rid of the Empire and then the New Republic basically fell apart after that because the new Empire was still existing.
Yeah.
A bunch of warlords went mental and destroyed.
What do you mean they got rid of the Empire? There was no Empire.
Episode 4, 5, and 6. The Empire.
The Empire.
But
You know,
within
the Emperor, the guy who shoots lightning out of his
yes, I
hands?
know it was the Empire, but the Republic came the Empire.
No, but what happened after the Empire?
Nothing.
The rebels.
The
won,
new,
didn't
the
they?
rebels won, and they
Rebels
became
won,
the
and they obviously created
new
the
Republic.
Empire. The new Republic.
Did they create? Oh, that isn't said in the movies though, is
Well,
it?
no,
It
it's
isn't
not in the
said.
book.
It's in the books.
Well,
And
who
then
reads
obviously It's going to be
books?
in episode 7.
No
Smash
one
it.
reads books. Actually, I read books,
Actually,
but
episode. What are our hopes for? You were looking forward to episode 7.
Oh yeah. Ah,
The trailer-
I
the
tell you
trailer
what-
was good,
No,
but-
don't talk about the trailer. I haven't watched anything. I haven't read anything.
Really?
Honestly, I'm gonna go in dry.
It is.
so. Oh, that's a right face.
Yeah, I'm gonna go in dry, hard, and fast. No, sorry, I'm gonna go in completely.
Are you remembering last night?
Shh, maybe you'll watch this. I'm gonna go in completely not knowing anything because I don't want to know everything. I already know like the old cast members are turning up, and that's fine.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna.
I'm not too happy about that one because some of them haven't aged well, have they?
No.
Oh no, come on,
Carrie
let's face it.
Fisher,
Compared to Harrison Ford,
Harrison Ford does look cool.
He looks awesome.
Carrie Fisher and the other guy who played Luke, I can't remember his name.
Mark Hamilton.
Yeah.
You sure it's Hamilton?
No.
Mark Hamill.
His name will appear here.
His name
Mark
will
Hamill.
fit here.
He played. He voiced the Joker in Batman: Arkham Asylum.
Did he?
Yes, he did, yeah.
Didn't know that.
And
But
in
no, him and Carrie...
He may have done it in Arkham City.
I think he's done the same. It's been the same voice throughout the whole of them.
Yeah, and I think he did some of the cartoons. But they rated him. Well, again, off random tangents, but it's a conversational podcast, as the best Joker ever. But I think he is. I is. I know. I understand. Like Heath Ledger was kind of like
Awesome,
but,
yeah.
But
He was
He
good,
was
but
good.
there was
but
no-
for one time only.
Yeah.
twinge. It's like, the Joker's got a certain little twinge that he makes him, even on the voices, it makes him sound that little,
That nuts. Yeah.
that nuts. I don't think Heath Ledger had that same level of twinge as
He just seems
some
like a
the
bit of
others.
a maniac. That's what he was. He just wanted
Yeah.
chaos. But whereas the Joker was kind of the way the Joker should have been is it's organized chaos. It's something like there is a goal
Yeah.
at the end of it. You know. But whereas in the Dark Knight, right?
No, just Dark Knight.
The Dark
Just
Knight.
Dark
Sorry, the Dark Knight. It was kind of like let's just burn everything, kill everyone, and just destroy everything, and that's
Yeah.
it. And then what happens at the end? No one's thinking. That's why it didn't work. He was excellent. I'm not saying he wasn't good, and he was stunningly good. But it's just kind of like it didn't really work out. But anyway, sorry. I don't even know what I was
Yeah,
talking
you were
about.
saying about.
Yeah, I was saying about Carrie Fisher and Mark
Hammond.
Hammond. I have to look for them for that. They haven't particularly
Or
aged,
Hammond.
aged as well as Harrison Ford, have they?
Ford, for example.
'Cause
But Harrison Ford was always that, good-looking dude.
even in Indiana and the Crystal Skull.
Oh no, that doesn't exist to me.
Was it that bad for you?
Come on. Knowledge was their treasure. Shut the fuck up. Why was that dickhead Shia LaBeouf in that fucking film?
Yeah.
He ruined that. He did ruin it.
The whole story.
Charlotte
to be honest,
Burke.
was
You know what I
just
think they
bad.
should do? If anyone has the ability to do it, go back in that film, put it on YouTube, replace him with a panda, just talks. Let him keep the same voice, but just a big panda. And that film would be beautiful.
What, you mean like Kung Fu Panda?
Put Kung Fu Panda in there. And that film would be excellent. Knowledge was their treasure. Fucking, I hate that film so much.
No, but going back to the episode 7, do you not know anything about the storyline?
Uh,
Because the actual story is based on one of the books of the follow-on.
But I thought they rewrote the entire universe, or have they not done that?
I don't think they have now. I think there's basically going to be based on one of the books. But
Which
I don't
book-
know
which-
which book. I
which
don't
book?
actually know which book. But it's obviously
But
one of the ones.
that one, okay, I know this. I know the Millennium Falcon's in it.
Yeah.
Duh. I know there's a lightsaber with.
Yeah.
Light hilt.
Is
Pommel.
it a hilt? Pommel.
Pommel,
No, I thought
yeah.
the pommel's the bottom. The hilt was
No. Handle.
hilt.
We had
a handle.
two
Pommel,
different, I think
hilt.
it's two different words. Or the pommel made the bottom. Yeah, but
The
the
pommel's
hilt.
the bottom.
Comment
hilt.
and correct us. And,
Yeah.
You know.
It is,
so-
Bottom.
that bit is the hilt. But yeah.
See, look, I love because only reason I knew that because I went on Reddit like a few days later and people were putting stuff up and they were doing like Swiss Army versions and all that kind of stuff. But then someone put up a quite good comment going, "If only Luke had this, he'd kept his hand because obviously that's
Yeah,
how."
exactly, yeah.
Because
I think that's obviously why they've got it. You know,
Yeah.
so you can't go.
Well, that's something that's always... I know it's only it's a make-believe
Why did they do it
universe.
when Anakin lost his hand?
No, but that's the thing. What defines the energy for the lightsaber to be
X amount of length.
X amount of length?
focusing crystal. Come on. Oh, so no shit. Not a focusing lens. Not a focusing crystal.
The crystal is inside it.
There's
The
a
crystal's
crystal
what gives
fo-
it its colour and.
No, there's a
Strength.
there's a crystal. There's a fission battery. There's a focus lens, and then there's something else.
But so you're saying the focusing lens says it has
How
to go
long it is? Yeah.
that
Yeah.
long?
Wasn't
Yeah.
it?
Yeah,
I don't know. You played the.
Yeah,
you
well, no,
played,
no, clearly, because the light will come out, and then it'll obviously go until it meets its point, won't it?
Yeah, but that means it'll come to a point whereas a lightsaber's just look like a fluorescent light bulb.
saber.
One of those fucking.
You know something interesting?
fluorescent-
I always thought it was lightsaber,
Like,
not saber. Because I didn't know what a saber was. Well, come on, I was 11 or something,
Yeah,
or 10. I was like, oh yeah, lightsaber. What the fuck are you saying, lightsaber? Oh, same thing, saber,
Yeah,
saber.
same thing. You know what I'm on about.
Actually, I almost got into a full-blown argument with someone because they wanted to say saber. And I said, no, it's saber, you dickhead.
And then
So
you went
often,
home
you know,
and
being
listened
11,
to
you
it
wouldn't
very
believe it.
carefully and then, oh, it is saber. Whoops.
well, then I realised saber meant sword.
No.
On the topic of little films,
Little films.
I've made some little notes.
He's prepared this week
Oh,
instead of going,
I'm prepared with
what do we
topics,
talk
only a
about?
few. But
He's got
Deadpool's,
3 pages full.
Deadpool's obviously coming out. You're a big fan of Deadpool.
Ooh,
You know
Deadpool, yes.
Deadpool, yeah.
I had a shirt over there in that room.
Alright, Ryan Reynolds is obviously...
Is he actually...
Yeah, he's obviously still doing it. They've had... And they're going to start filming it in March.
Because the trailer did look very funny.
Oh no, it looked good, and the good thing was you
Although-
didn't see his face.
Yeah. Yeah.
As long as he can get over his own ego, which I assume he has because he's a big Hollywood actor. As long as he gets over that his own fucking ego and doesn't need his face shown,
Yeah.
the film will be great.
Yeah, the only thing
No, I
that
think
put me
that's
off
what
was
he's saying. I don't- I
well,
think
with the
it's
trailer,
fine.
if you've seen it, it looks completely CGI. Everything in it looks CGI.
The problem with the thing is, with if you read the Deadpool comics, everything he does, you couldn't even do it with proper actors, even
Yeah.
stunt actors, because you'd like it would just be impossible.
A mess.
Shit, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
But the whole film, obviously Deadpool, if he takes his mask off, if he takes the mask off, it's going to be hideously scarred and whatnot.
Yeah, because of the
So the
cancer.
majority of the film will be him with
Mask
the mask
on.
on. Another film like that, how do you
Gosh.
feel about that? Do you?
Love it.
Because another film was obviously Dread.
What?
The-
They're making another one.
No, the remake with Carl Urban.
That
he
was
doesn't take his
that
helmet
was
off at all.
that is easily one of my top 5 favorite films of all
Glad you say
fucking
that, 'cause
time.
I absolutely loved
It was so good, and I'm so pissed off that it flopped. Okay.
Yeah.
But in terms of what box office people say is flopped.
Yeah.
But it was so good. It was just so good. He was such a good actor,
Yeah.
and the perfect amount of gore. It had to be an R or 18 or M
Yeah.
or whatever the fuck you call it. In the different
mature, isn't
countries.
it? M for mature.
Yeah. It was perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So you will absolutely. So you're fine with someone wearing a mask for the whole film?
I don't give a shit. Yeah.
Because obviously
It's quite
the
interesting
films
what
will be
kind of
similar.
emotions they can portray, though, just by the sound of their voice.
Yeah.
You don't have to see the eyes or anything. It's just, even if with Deadpool, even if that much was on show, it still portray a lot of.
But there
action
are
skills.
times there's like a running joke. It's not really a running joke. It's one of the themes of the thing where he'll fold it up, and so you can only see his mouth, and then he does like spits or smokes a cigar or drinks, and then that's it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And he's obsessed with Wolverine.
Well, yeah, because they've got similar powers, don't they?
I think that's where he got his abilities from.
He's a-
because the Canadian.
Oh,
He's not.
government.
He's not.
Project
No, I was about to say he's a
X.
clone. No, he's Project X, isn't it?
Yeah, from Project X.
And he
For
has,
the Canadian government. Spoilers.
And so will they? Obviously, it's Marvel. Will they make any reference to X-Men Origins?
So the thing is,
Wolverine Origins, which is where.
what are they going to be? Because who's directing it? Is it Marvel doing it? Because remember, they can't do any references to X-Men
No.
because they don't own the license anymore.
They
They don't
don't.
own the movie license. They own the license of the comics and the books, but they can't say mutants in any of their films because X-Men's
yes.
obviously owned by someone else. I
Gifts.
think it's Sony.
yeah.
Sorry, excuse me.
It's gifts, isn't it? Special
Yeah,
gifts.
no, it's special ones. It's something like that.
Gifted,
Gifted. That's it.
especially
yeah.
gifted or
Yeah.
something.
But so okay, so yeah, will. Yeah, it's
See, I don't
it's a
get
hard one
what.
to talk about. 'cause the script got they've had the script for about 3 years,
Sure.
and it has been leaked. Not long after they finished it, it had
Sure.
been leaked, and people have read it and gone, "Oh my god, this is gonna be awesome."
Yeah.
So people already know the script; they already know everything.
Yeah.
It's just how well they can portray it in actual picture form. Though.
If it's like that trailer where it's just non-stop chaos, perfect.
Yeah,
that's
that's
exactly
right.
all it needs to be.
That trailer's
'Cause-
funny. He's just sat on the bridge.
Did you ever play the game? The game that came out
No, I never
recently?
played the game, yeah.
Because the good thing about it, it was just pure. I'm going to say it, pure fucking chaos. Because pure chaos, and if that's what the film is, it's basically him jumping off the top of a building to catch someone, breaks both his
Yeah.
legs, and crawls after them. It's exactly what Deadpool's all
I
about.
have seen a clip about the game though. One of the cutscenes, there's a guy talking. It's like, okay, we need to do this. What? And it cuts to Deadpool. So like you're watching it from Deadpool view. It's right. We need to do this. And then it goes. You know when Charlie Brown, the teacher, what? It goes to that. The guy's what? And Deadpool's just like going. Oh my god! Kill me now! And it says press by trigger to end it. You press by trigger and you get to gun and just press. It's awesome. I don't know why I haven't played the game yet, but it's just
Yeah.
awesome.
What else? What other notes do you have?
Whatever.
I've got a note about snail games.
Snail
We said last week about the one box.
Plugs.
Plugs. A company Snail
X
Games.
Station. What a dickhead he is.
I didn't say X
That was
Station.
me.
They both look the same.
Racist. No, yeah, good, cool. A company Snail Games, who are primarily in China, and they make massive multiplayer and free online games. They own Age of Washu.
Okay.
Which,
Are these like the arena battle games? What are they called?
So.
They're called massive arena online battles. Or
Yeah, something like that. But they make free online games, and they're called Snail Games, and obviously they're working with Android for the O-Box, which is a gaming console powered by Android.
But did they try that with the Ouya?
The Ouya?
The Ouya is an Android-powered gaming video game device.
Really? I never even heard
It's
of
about yay big, about that big.
Kind of.
And it basically ran on Android only.
Yeah.
And it was meant to be developed to exist so people could have homebrew Android-built video games and you could play it with your TV.
Oh, right, yeah.
But it flopped.
Really?
Completely flopped.
That might be where this has come from. They've probably looked at it and gone, okay, we're going to make it better.
So who are they working with?
They're not working with anyone.
But who's the partnership with? It's so a gaming company that already exists.
I don't think it does. I think they're making it from the ground up.
No,
they're working with Android.
But one of the companies that's developing it is a gaming
Snail
company.
Games, yeah.
Okay, they're already quite big.
Yeah, I've not heard of them, but they made their biggest one. The popular one is Age of Washu, but they make obviously free online ones.
But the thing is, if it's in China, because China is a massive market. China is the biggest market.
No, but it's going to be against. They're going against Xboxes and the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4. They are going against it because they say that the Xbox One and PlayStation 4 are 2 generations behind in processing data and video quality.
No way. This is what they're claiming?
That's what they're claiming, yeah.
That's a big claim.
It's a big claim. I mean, we spoke about it a bit earlier, and me and Matthew, and you said, well, actually, yeah, they kind of are, because...
No, yeah, they are sort of... The Xbox One and the PlayStation 4, it was released last year, and then before that, it was in development for X amount of years. What, 3 or 4 years?
Sure.
So all the processing data is at least 1 year old, and that's saying if they can slap it all in just before they ship it, before they sell it, which they can't.
Sure.
So it's all probably at least a year and a half old, because they've got to get it all boxed up, store it, and then ship it out to all the retailers to sell it on.
Yeah.
So it is going to be some years old.
But, so the argument is, okay, I understand that as soon as something is developed, it's already an old product because someone somewhere else has developed a better product.
Yeah.
So, but this claim is saying that they can get it better than the PlayStation and the Xbox. The problem is...
I'll tell you how.
It's a Chinese company.
Yeah.
Sony's a Japanese company. Now, China, and I understand that most manufacturing is done in China, but if you were to say quality hardware, China versus Japan, who do you go for?
Well, you'd go Japan for quality hardware, but China has very lax copyright laws, don't they?
Oh shit! Yeah, of course they do.
So they just copy it and just put an O in somewhere, and it's completely fine. So, but also the way they're going to keep it up to date, with the technology, is you can actually swap out components like a PC.
So it's just a PC.
It's just a gaming computer, a gaming PC.
It's going to be Android software, but basically it's going to be a PC but with Android software, so you can swap it out with components.
Not only would it compete with Xbox and PlayStation, it would also compete with the Steam box.
Yes.
Because I know there's meant to be allegedly like hundreds of different Steam boxes coming out with different features.
Yeah.
But they're meant to be, I don't know what it's called. Is it called hot swapping? Where you can take something out and put it immediately back in. That's hot swapping. They're meant to be hot swapping compatible. At least some of them are. Anyway.
Yeah. But
that's interesting, actually.
That is.
But that's actually quite a bold claim, especially from a Chinese company.
Yeah. They're saying it's going to take a year or two for the AAA titles to come to Call of Duty. Just an example, a year or two for them to come on over to it to go. Okay, yeah.
See, this is.
So it's going to obviously be small.
That's just going to add another platform in the platform wars, really.
But here's the problem. Currently, right now, if you have an Android device, you don't have to pay for any app.
Exactly.
Because you can just download the APK. So how are they going to stop that on this, what's it called?
O-Box.
On this O-Box. Because nobody, especially massive companies like
Activision,
will use a Call of Duty example. They will never develop for a platform that can be so easily nicked, their software to be stolen and taken for free. I understand it happens on Xbox and PlayStation because people hack around it, but the percentage is it's like 1% of 1% that do it. Whereas on this, especially in China, it would be such a massive number of people who would be legally downloading it that it probably the market wouldn't make sense.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they're probably obviously a lot smarter than I am, but if they can find a way of locking these games down where you couldn't do it, where if it's like online all the time, like
Yeah.
Xboxes are, it detects it and then it locks you out for 30 days, or it doesn't let you play it at all, fine.
Yeah.
Then yeah, good.
But-
Competition is good for the market. Yeah, good. Bring it in. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, it's going to take a year or two for the AAA titles. So you're gonna. It might be you get one, you're not going to have any decent stuff. But then some Android games. Some games that you download from Google Play or the Marketplace are pretty awesome themselves.
One
So
that
having a
went
controller
really
to
big
play
was
with.
that Flappy Birds. I never played it. I'm assuming by his face he never played it.
I did, but it wasn't a very complicated
played it
game.
once.
No,
and I
no.
was
But the
like,
thing is, it wasn't the fact that it was complicated. It was the fact that it was addictive.
I tell you what, though, Flappy Birds is the perfect example of why this O-Box
Yeah.
doesn't really make sense. And this is the nicking thing, because if you remember the O-Box, not the O-Box, Flappy Birds, think of all the assets that were in it. They were all nicked from other games.
Yeah, yeah.
The pipes were all for Mario.
Yeah.
And that's the perfect example of what this O-Box was going to happen, that people are going to nick assets from other games, build their own and try and make money out of it. Because the guy who made it was obviously having money baths, running around
That's
in his
if they-
gold-plated
that's if they-
diaper, jumping out of planes in his gold-plated hovercraft and all that
That's
kind
if
of
the
shit.
Xbox allows it though. They might sort it out and not let that happen.
Well, what
Which
happened?
would
I
be
mean,
okay.
Flappy Bird was on the market. So
It
you
was
say
like,
about
it was
the
like
guy.
a week.
It
Like,
was on the market for a week, then it got removed because it was too much of an addictive game. People are playing it everywhere, and I literally mean everywhere. They're sat in their office playing it instead of doing work, and it got taken off from the market. And people were selling their phones, so like an iPhone 4,
With
they were
Flappy
selling it
Birds
with
on.
Flappy Birds 4 on for 3 times the price.
Yeah.
So currently, you can go onto eBay and I can't remember where I heard all about this, but you can go onto eBay and if you want like an iPhone 5 with Flappy Bird installed, instead of being
60 quid.
no, the phone, so
Oh,
iPhone
so-
5, instead of being £500,
Yeah.
it's £900.
Yeah.
Just
Because of
because of
Flappy
this
Birds.
game.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
But I know
completely stupid.
the reason it was taken down is because the guy who invented it got so sick of all the abuse that he was getting,
Yeah.
he just decided, you know what, fuck it, I'm taking it down. I'm
Yeah.
not bothering with this shit.
But he then
anymore.
sold it on.
Did he?
I swear I remember hearing.
Oh, if he
sold
did,
it on.
I don't know about that.
No, I don't know. But
Just to, or that may have just been a rumor he started just so he stopped getting the abuse for this evil
get rid of it,
creation.
just leave me alone. No, but that O-Box is released early next year, so just after Christmas. So save your money, get it in the sales.
But hopefully, if it's like the Ouya was something like 90 quid, which is actually quite good.
Yeah.
But it didn't work out because major developers
Just didn't.
they looked at it as a joke.
Yeah.
But the problem is they need to kind of wake up and realise that mobile platforms are not jokes anymore.
No.
Yeah.
They're going to kick the
People
shit
are
out
playing a
of it.
lot
They are
more
getting-
mobile
yeah.
games than sitting down in front of a TV and
And if
playing
it's
their
been-
Xbox PlayStation.
And if it's being made by Android, which is obviously Google turn around and go, we have so much money, we'll pay you to develop a big AAA game on
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
They say we'll pay you, I don't know,
X amount.
$100 million, for a $60 million game. For an example, they'll go, of course, even the loss we make, even if it's $10 million we make in the loss, we still make $30 million. So, I mean,
Yeah.
Google are so fucking rich that they can afford to do shit like that.
Yeah.
That's good. That's
Why
cool.
didn't we invent Google?
You know,
Because
yeah, no.
we're not clever.
Yeah, true.
But that's all I've got. Oh, and just BT have bought out EE. BT now are in the
But-
process of owning EE.
But how much was it for? 5.2 billion.
It's around that.
No more than that, I think.
Was it? I thought it was 5.2 billion.
I thought it was 12 point something.
12 point.
I can't. I'm not too
Shit.
sure.
But
I'm not too sure.
hopefully, because BT owns them now. But then I'm pretty sure
They're
that
still in the process. I think,
BT
yeah.
ditched O2 because BT used to own O2.
Yeah, oh, that's the point. Yeah, I heard as well. O2's been bought out by a rival. A few
Wasn't it
weeks ago.
Vodafone?
Something like that. Yeah, they're being bought out by Vodafone. Or
I
something.
always thought Vodafone was not a very big competition, but obviously in Europe, it's meant to be fucking
Yeah.
massive.
Yeah. Well, I think O2's big in England. Vodafone's big elsewhere. I don't know
Everywhere
American companies,
But American countries like Verizon and
Yeah.
but I'm pretty sure they're just a subsidiary of something like EE or Vodafone.
no. It's usually the other way around. Usually we're the smaller company of
Yeah.
the American because again America's so fucking massive.
Yeah, I
that it
suppose.
just-
Yeah.
Because like Asda is a subsidiary of Walmart,
Yeah.
which is a massive American thing.
Everything's becoming American.
That's
It's
fine.
just
They do
where
good
the-
food, Twinkies, and corn dogs. We're not fat American people.
And they have proper
But not
Coke
fat.
Natural.
Don't. Oh my god, my bloody shirt's going down again. Coke natural. Yeah, right.
Good.
But that's
So
all
there
I've
we
got
go.
on notes. See, I'll be open to preparation.
Okay, yes, all right, but I was
Big whoop.
prepping the room. Shut up.
I was.
Oh, there was
masturbating.
one thing. I'm going to need to jump up. Obviously, this is quite embarrassing because we only got about 5 minutes. Hold on, I'm going to
Oh,
jump
no,
up.
we've got about 10 minutes,
10, 15
10,
minutes.
15.
Yeah, should be fine.
Keep talking, though, obviously.
I'm
Well, we-
curious of what you're...
He's got to get some porn up
Dude.
on his laptop.
No. So, I was reading on...
You read.
Because I basically... Shut the fuck up. I basically collect all my... I was going to say droppings just then. I don't know why I was going to say droppings.
That's a bit wrong.
Not that kind of
Oh, that's a good colour. We'll keep that one.
Oh, God.
firm. This one's loose. It's sifting from the hands.
God, man.
Awkward. This went wrong extremely quickly.
Well, he's one that said droppings.
That's
Collecting
true.
his droppings.
Yeah,
You need to get a
collect
better
all
hobby.
Your pictures.
What pictures?
I don't know.
Your
you said
wank bank
collecting,
pictures.
You're collecting stuff. You collect all your emails.
Shut up. What was I thinking of?
Well, we don't know, do we?
Don't know.
What could it be, James?
Have you heard any new interesting technological advancements or gizmos? Any news?
Not really. Apparently, Windows 10 that's coming out.
Oh, yeah, did that? Yeah.
That'll be
mentioned
with,
that. Yeah, I mentioned that.
Yeah.
That's what the I mentioned the other week about the Xbox system coming to the PC. That's going to be available through the Windows 10, so you can go online on the computer and still play certain games with your friends on the Xbox systems.
Yeah, so I can play on Xbox.
This is it.
Yeah,
This-
that's
yeah.
with the Windows
Yeah,
10,
yeah.
but with Windows 10, apparently they are giving it out free or discounted. I'm not sure which one. To people that have Windows 7 and Windows 8. So anyone that's got anything
pirated
before that,
copy.
or even pirated copies, you are out of luck.
Yeah.
And pirated copies do exist of these programs because people are able to.
Basically, there were two things I wanted to talk about. One is there's a bank in Japan that is now going to staff. Well, when I say staff, I mean have robot workers.
What?
Not kidding. Okay, and
How is that going? You
Watch.
basically have
So
lots of ATM machines.
I'm going to show you it in a sec. I'll show it to us guys, but it's going to come on the video now. But anyway, so this bank is obviously has these robot workers.
Yeah.
Bank robots. This thing can speak 14 languages. It recognizes it immediately. So as soon as you go up to it, it will come up to you. And obviously, I think the first thing it will say was Japanese. And if you turn around and go hello, it'll immediately know you're speaking English, and it'll translate into English.
Oh,
but
right.
but it's fucking mental. But the reason behind it.
The no swearing lasted, didn't it?
Shut up.
Yeah, the reason behind it. That sounds... What? So like just bank tellers?
Yeah, so it's going to replace bank tellers, but it's meant to be a thing of not replacing bank tellers, but almost the idea of that they can work 24 hours a day, where
Yeah.
most human beings can't.
People need breaks.
And one of the things that the person who is obviously running the organisation, the president or the vice president, said the reason that they're doing it is because they have a dwindling population count in Japan, which
Yeah.
obviously is a fact, and their birth rate's quite low. Again, obviously, oh god, I shouldn't have touched the microphone. Obviously, a fact. So they're doing it to bring in more workers, but they're replacing them with robots.
Don't see how that
doesn't make
works.
sense.
But I suppose I don't actually know. Well, Japan is seen as the technological
Capital of the world, yeah.
Yeah.
That's Sweden.
So technically, a lot of people are obviously a lot smarter over there. So there are a lot more programmers, and they'll sit there in front of computers and design and write code and all this. So there doesn't really that much of a need for the average Joe, as it were, to work the bank tellers or anything like that. There's still a need for people to do that. There always will be.
But the argument is you're going to have to hire people to maintain him, you're going to have to hire people to...
So they are creating more jobs.
Well, not really.
Well, no, they are, 'cause-
you only need one person to service 6 robots, and if one place only has 6 robots,
But-
that's all the people you need.
If it's okay, they have 6 counters, 6 robots. One breaks down, one counter's gone for good. So they're going to have to basically double their number. One person can't... Obviously, I don't know how complicated it would be.
No.
But if it's one person monitoring 12... If 6 go down and he's like, oh shit,
He
these
can't
6
be
might
in
go
the 6
down,
places.
he can't do it
No,
all at
yeah.
once. So it'll probably be 2 or 3 people. Okay, so this is what he's called. His name is Neo,
Neo.
N-A-O. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's a 1 foot 11 inch robot, humanoid robot
I thought you got to say one. It's the
1
Japanese
foot.
man.
1'11", so it's about.
He's only a little thing
It's
then.
a
Okay,
tiny little
yeah.
He's a midget.
Sizist.
Okay, so internet giant. Ooh, it's called SoftBank, I believe the bank is called.
Okay.
And this thing can obviously walk up to you and go, hello and welcome. And for some reason, I'm not exactly sure if it's going to recognize facial features and stuff like that, but it will definitely be able to do voices.
Yeah.
So hold on.
But he's got to be. You're going to have to look down. It's got to be really awkward receiving money from someone who's not even up on the
Basically
floor.
a child.
Yeah. It's sort of, thank you for my money, he's short to the little person.
No, but the thing is...
Or is he going to be walking around on
what's-
platforms behind the
What's to
desks?
stop... Yeah.
What stops someone from just picking them up and taking him?
If he's going to have the money obviously internally, isn't it?
So hold on,
To
okay.
gift money
So this
out.
is the video everyone's going to be able to watch.
Turn this way a bit, mate.
It's going to have an advert. It's an advert. Come on. Skip the advert. Skip it.
Okay, hold on, let me turn the volume up. The brightness up. I don't know what's going on with that.
Oh, that was
That's my advert.
William Smith. Will.
Oh, no, we're not listening to that. No,
So he is literally a little walking robot.
yeah.
Oh, this is just them. This is just them showing him with the recognition, isn't it?
Yeah.
Looking at things, going, okay, yeah.
Well, it's going to be a really boring part of the podcast. We apologise about this.
No, but they can listen.
Yeah. So how is then this?
Sound localisation. Oh, right,
Yeah.
so you can actually hear something say down the hall and go.
Yeah.
But he's got to take. Look, at the speed he's walking, he's got to take half an hour to
I know,
walk
but I
a
think
corridor.
I think the idea would
That's
obviously
obviously based on Asimo, which is Honda.
100%. Yeah.
But okay.
But it's been supposedly developed by a French company that's owned by a Japanese corporation, SoftBank or something.
That bloody works. Well, I suppose that's everything.
Yeah,
A Japanese
you've got-
company owned by an American franchise, which is run by a
Bunch of
Russian.
Germans. But yeah, so this is it. So basically, and then
How would that work then behind the bank?
He'll have to
just
walk
give
on
it
a
time.
platform, otherwise.
I don't understand. I don't understand
Yeah.
why if you give it money, why does someone just kick it over and take the money away?
Exactly.
Huh?
It's gonna. It's.
He's going to have to work behind bulletproof glass.
It might have to be one to watch and just keep.
Otherwise,
it out.
people will just pick him up and take him with them.
Exactly.
So, oh, it's so cute. I want one.
I've got my own little.
There you
robot
go.
here, Just love it. Yeah.
Do you want to do the thing?
What
Oh yeah. For the people watching on the YouTube channel, we have run out of time. We apologise for this.
Yeah.
Actually, it's not. It's your own
Got a
fault
few-
for watching it.
we've got a
Really, you
few
can
minutes.
listen to it and you get a lot more. But
Do both.
Do both actually. It's even more better. Do both. But yeah, I am Matthew Panther.
I'm
This
Italy.
is.
Why are we not doing both?
This is. Say your name.
I'm saying. I'm
this-
Jason.
That is.
My name's Will Noel.
William Noel. For the people on YouTube, we say farewell. Keep an eye out for our next podcast, which should be
Next week.
Next week.
This will come out.
Next
Oh, yeah,
this,
This will
week.
come out.
This
It's Sunday.
Monday.
will come out. Yeah.
Sunday. The
This will come out
episode
Monday for you YouTubers, so keep an eye out next Monday for our following podcast, and hopefully we'll have a bit more interesting, a bit more ranting.
Oh yeah, and comment about new intro.
Oh
video.
yes, we have a new intro video. Yes, comment about that. See what you think about it.
Of course.
Love
go
it.
about that.
We've had a bit of a giggle about it, but
It took
yes.
some hard work though.
It took a long ass time.
Yeah.
Also,
Stupid After Effects.
I want to apologise.
Stupid
I don't know how it happened or what happened, but I'd like to apologise for the copy of episode 2, which
yeah, we're
showed
not
up
sure
on
what
our
happened with
YouTube
the last
channel.
episode. YouTube decided to go fucking mental and just screw it all up.
Okay.
iTunes went a bit weird, and I've had to keep re-uploading it because it keeps cutting the audio randomly. God knows what's
God.
going on.
So we're having a bit of problems with everything.
But anyway,
but
that's it for the video. Right, we will see you next week.
Next
Yep.
week, yeah.
Goodbye, video
See you in a
people.
week.
goodbye.